Thanks so much for being with us here on Atlanta News First Plus. I just want to share with you some of the top stories that we're following right now, starting with what's happening at this scene that we filmed earlier today. Our Atlanta News First crews captured the scene of this school bus crash. Multiple people were hurt as a result of this crash, and this accident created many delays in Dekalb County for hours through the height of the morning rush. So this is some video from our chopper overhead of the crash, and you see a white SUV actually crunched into the back of the Dekalb County school bus. A Dekalb County fire telling us the SUV driver drove into the back of the bus, and they had to be cut out of the SUV. This is according to firefighters, and are in critical condition, unfortunately. Dekalb County School District bus carrying 2 students was involved in this accident with another vehicle at Covington Highway and Lamar Street. That's according to school officials. And one of the students is from Peach Crest Elementary School. The other attends Bethune Elementary School. This statement went on to say that the families of the students and the bus driver have been notified about the incident. We do want to let you know it has since been cleared, no longer causing delays, but it's a story that we're going to continue to follow here on Atlanta News First and Atlanta News First Plus. Okay, also following the latest in that deadly shooting in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we're learning that the alleged gunman actually has ties here to Georgia. Okay, want to show you just some video really capturing the scene here. And what is breaking this morning is that the University of Georgia has now confirmed that this alleged gunman accused in this deadly mass shooting at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, actually got his PhD there. Our sister station in Las Vegas, KVVU, is reporting that law enforcement sources close to the investigation say the suspect, who is now dead, is believed to be a 67-year-old college professor, Anthony Polito. Again, CNN had reported Polito had ties to colleges in Georgia and North Carolina. We called the University of Georgia. We did confirm Anthony Polito did, in fact, receive his PhD at the school at University of Georgia in 2002.
If it hadn't been for the heroic actions of one of those police officers who responded, there could have been countless additional lives taken.
Yeah, it was such a frightening situation. The alleged gunman was killed.
For the heroic actions of one of those police officers who responded, there could have been countless.
And that alleged gunman was killed in a shootout with police. Right now, we are working to get a picture of the alleged gunman. When we do, of course, we're going to share it with you here on Atlanta News First and Atlanta News First Plus. Now, on the heels of this, we want to talk a little about the efforts to stop gun violence, at least here in the state of Georgia. One Georgia lawmaker wants to take quick action to prevent shootings like this in the future. Georgia Democratic Congressman Hank Johnson introducing the House version of the Gun Violence Prevention and Community Safety Act. The legislation seeks to ban bulk gun purchases, require universal background checks, and raise the minimum age for all gun or ammunition purchases to 21 years old. Since 2013, there have been more than 160 mass shootings in Georgia. During that time, more than 200 children and more than 560 teenagers have been killed or injured. Really a sobering statistic and something that so many of us are hoping will change. Okay, also want to continue following the latest on the trial against Hannah Payne. So this is really a racially charged murder trial that is underway. Hannah Payne is the defendant here, a young white woman who is accused of actually killing an older black man after he allegedly had left the scene of an accident. And Atlanta News First reporter Rebecca Schramm has now learned that Payne is expected to testify in her own defense.
In opening statements, prosecutors painted Hannah Payne as a wannabe vigilante, saying she ignored the instructions of 911 dispatchers who were telling her not to engage the driver she was following. Here's a look at Payne in court yesterday. Payne was 21 years old when this happened 4.5 years ago. She's accused of shooting and killing 62-year-old Kenneth Herring after he left the scene of an accident near the airport. Herring's family claims he was having a diabetic episode at the time and that he was likely trying to get himself to a hospital. The defense argued there's no proof of any medical complication that day. At the scene, Payne approached Herring. They struggled, and prosecutors say that's when Payne pulled out a gun and shot Herring. Payne's attorney, Matt Tucker, told jurors his client acted in self-defense. And after court yesterday, he told us Payne is considering taking the stand and telling jurors her side of the story. But first, here's part of the opening statement the prosecutor gave to the jury.
On May the 7th of 2019, defendant Hannah Renee Payne had the audacity to chase, corner, detain, assault, shoot, and kill an unarmed 62-year-old Kenneth Harry.
She has always come out and said her story and said what she said, and it's never changed. I have just articulated it for her, but it's never changed. So she's finally getting the chance, and this has been hanging over her head for 4 years.
A witness to the original accident told jurors that he believed Herring was having some sort of medical episode, which is why he called for an ambulance. The defense quickly pointed out that that witness was the same guy who told Hannah Payne to go get the guy's license plate number as he drove off. Testimony continues today. At the Clayton County Courthouse, Rebecca Schramm, Atlanta News First.
All right, now I want to turn to a look at the forecast here. We have meteorologist Rodney Harris joining us here. Rodney, what does this mean? I'm trying to understand, what does this map mean? All this green?
It's rain, Joy. Good morning to you.
Rain?
It's rain, and we have a first alert, Joy. For the weekend, we are talking about rain Saturday and Sunday. The first alert is for Sunday, but let's walk you through it. So it's nice today, Joy. Highs are near 60, sunny skies. I know it's really cold this morning, but you will not have to worry about those colder temperatures later on today. Dry today, dry tomorrow, even warmer tomorrow than what we were seeing today. But as we go into Saturday and Sunday, that cold front that you see, that's going to sweep through the entire eastern portions of the country. So not only is it raining here in North Georgia, along the Gulf Coast, the Midwest, the Northeast, it's going to be kind of a messy weekend here across the eastern parts of the country. So let's walk you through our high-resolution forecast model. We're going to start on Saturday, and as you can see, we are seeing some spotty showers throughout the day on Saturday. This isn't heavy, and your coverage is at about 40%, so it's not a first alert on Saturday, but build that into your plans on Saturday. If you have anything to do, know that you will get wet at some point. So the heavier rain associated with that cold front will be moving in early Sunday morning. So as you go to church on Sunday morning, expect heavy rain. If you're going to go to brunch Sunday going into the morning, afternoon, that rain will still be falling. So that is a first alert. We may see an occasional rumble of thunder or two. Not really forecasting any severe weather, but can't rule out some lightning as well. So that's what the story will be on Sunday morning. Definitely try to avoid being outdoors if you can on Sunday, basically in the morning going into the first part of the afternoon. So in the afternoon, that rain, the heaviest of it, will start to move out, and we will dry out by Sunday evening. However, the rain then will be replaced with much colder temperatures. So instead of our temperatures warming throughout the day on Sunday, we'll actually drop into the 50s, and it'll also be super windy. So Sunday's going to basically be a yucky day. We'll start with the rain in the morning and early afternoon, and that will be followed by colder temperatures and a breezy evening. So it's not going to be the best day. That is a first alert. And then as we go into the beginning of next week, things are looking better. So here's your timeline. If you're planning to do anything outdoors on Sunday, in the morning, rain. For brunch, rain, and the first part of the afternoon is rain. The evening and the night on Sunday will be dry, so that's a little kind of snapshot of what you can expect on Sunday if you have anything to do outdoors. You're definitely looking better the second half of the day. But remember, even though it's dry Sunday night and Sunday evening, it's going to be much colder, so you might just want to stay in altogether. Here's a look what you can expect. We have heavy rain that's expected. We also could see some isolated lightning, but no severe weather. We're not really forecasting any severe weather at all. It's just going to be a big rain event. And remember, we need the rain, so we just don't want you to be outdoors for it. It's not going to be convenient on Sunday, especially a weekend, but we need that rain because we are still in a drought, especially as you go northwest of Metro Atlanta. So we'll keep you up to date on that first alert throughout the course of the week. Again, up until this weekend, it'll stay dry today and tomorrow. And that actually warms up in the afternoon, near 60 today and above 60 tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of this week before that rain moves in over the weekend. First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez will have an updated look at your forecast on Atlanta News First at noon. Until then, we hope you guys have a great day, and until next time, we'll see you soon.